We're losing it. And let me tell you what I read recently. Many people back on Facebook, many people, you have over 20 Democrats that said that they're going to resign from the House. They said it's a toxic environment. They are not getting the votes that they need. The Republicans are blocking their votes. So if there's something that they're trying to get, they're blocking them. And they're just saying that it's just too toxic of an environment. So the issue then becomes, if they're able, with the redistricting, to somehow do something in relationship with the redistricting, what they're going to do? They're going to test out the House. If they're able to get some room in the House, guess what they're going to do? They're coming at their president. It's like a litmus test. It's like a mini experiment. So they're going to see what happens. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Once these lines are redrawn, which unfortunately I have to say, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if there is a legitimate reason and a rational basis, that's what the law calls it, to do something, then guess what? They do it. And when they do the redistricting, there are going to be many people that it's going to dilute the strengths, I believe, of people who have traditionally held those offices for years and years and years. And now you're going to have real challengers. Some, you got two in Oakland County. The young lady Haley is going up against Andy. So you got two people that are pitted against each other. It's going to be a hot mess, but it's going to pass. And here you have the Supreme Court saying, oh, we can't have closed meetings. Honey, let me tell you something. They're like, look, that's garbage. Watch what we do today. Well, we're not talking about drawing of the map. We're talking about litigation. And that's a permissible purpose. Oh, they all up in this. Now, you can't tell me that when they're talking about litigation, they also talking about this map. But what they thought is, nobody's going to know. They're more concerned and understand this, because we as Black people, we got a lot to do. We got to be watching these trials. We got to be watching our community, going to work, watching our children. They wanted to slip away on the 14th floor and had them a little meeting for an hour or two and change the way we elect our representatives, because we too worried about other stuff. Okay? As a result, Michigan Coalition, some prominent individuals in Detroit have challenged that. But the challenge that I foresee, I agree 100% is going to dilute votes, 100. But the issue is the primary purpose to do that? And they're going to rely on that census. They're going to say, booyah, here goes the census report. See, here it goes. Detroit can only get X, Y, Z, and we only got us to blame, me included, because I don't believe that I properly registered. So that's how stuff get done. And see, then let me just say this to you. Then we're not going to raise our voice or anything. We're not going to do that because, that's not. They're thinking. And they're thinking while we're sleeping. And we got to stop being so reactionary. We got to do more thinking. But we're passionate people. I'm passionate. A lot of times I'll say, if I had thought this through, I may have done something different, but I'll just go off because I'm so passionate. And, that's good and bad, but I'm trying to work at that. So when they figured we're about to give the election and the laws back to the Democrats, the devil is a liar. Because we got a smoking gun, that damn census. And we're going to work around it. We're going to use it as a cornerstone for what we're doing, why we're doing it, so that it does appear that it's a legitimate purpose. The fact that it has, will have a discriminatory effect or impact is insufficient if you can show a basis why you're doing it. And hell, if you here's the situation, follow along. If you needed one representative for every 200,000 people and you only got 100,000 people, then guess what? You don't need you if you got, well, my math is wrong. So you got two places, one 200,000 and another 200,000. You got two reps. Well, if only it is, that's 400,000. If it's 200,000, now you only need one. That's basic mathematics. And as a result of that, that is what is going to be used to legitimize what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? That is what they're going to be used to do what in fact that they want to do. And it's so unfortunate. It really is. You know, but we got to stay woke, folks. We got to stay woke, folks. You understand what I'm saying? You know, we got to, but because of Black, you know, what's going on in America, we got to be multifaceted. If we ain't watching what's going on with trials or to see if they charging people, they going to slip out of one door. Then they trying to change the law, how we vote. Then we got to deal with COVID. Then we dealing with our relationships and our family. We dealing with a lot. But at the same time, we need to be a little bit more focused on this voting. We got to. I'm going to be back, and this Facebook going to be working. And I'm going to talk about some laws. I'm going to talk about this. Do you have to get out your car if the police say so in Michigan? We'll talk about that and more. We'll be back.